Hi, you would like to join WIMMA Capstone project in a hands-on mode, so I a little bit describe what's going on there. So if you want to be in hands-on mode, you need to have a certain criteria fulfilled so you can join the project. The basic idea for the whole thing is that we are hoping that all students who would like to work as a project team have enough skill set to learn and work together. So we are limiting a little bit or filtering the requests that if we are working for the several months together, there has to be some kind of high motivation among the members. So the main idea here is that get the people on board who would really do something great together. Sometimes there things are not so simple, and it's possible that we have to move members if there is too much problems inside the teams, but mainly things are going smoothly. But motivation is one of the most important value what we need, and also the studies what you have been doing already. If you have a knowledge enough and you have a certain skill set, it's valuable for all teams. And when we are working in this hands-on mode, we are working for some company or stakeholder who has a mature enough process so they can understand what is needed and what is the good software development, and how they can evaluate your work. So you understand that all team members are working together to make something great to happen, and you can deliver some good things for the company or stakeholder who is requesting the results from you. So that's why I'm hoping that you understand that this is the tough, but also benefiting you in the best case, because you can bring something bigger things together in end of the project and show some progress in your skill set also. The main idea for hands-on is that you will be joining short intro course at first. It's mainly a recap phase for the several areas. You can select some assignments and try to refresh your memory. I hope that all these things are already studied in some courses of IT unit. So I'm just making sure that everyone are aware of the basic elements, and then you are able to join the team. So we are building this case together with companies, and then you will be moving to work as a team for some specific case, which is set by some company stakeholder. Then you are working together whole period of springtime. It depends on the situation, but mainly it's 3.5 months, and it can be bigger if things are set that way. But in this situation, I'm expecting 3.5 months of work together. So team members are spending several hundred hours together with this project. So make sure that uh, you are able to join this kind of efforts. So let's look at the storyline from the company perspective. So company A, B, C. So they are providing some proposals. At first, they will propose a project. It can be, for example, remote feeding system for dogs, or your pet camera running in a Amazon web service, or it can be some new tool evaluation for certain purpose, or it can be also the software new framework AI implementation for whatever. So these proposals are heavily linked with the software development and service delivery, security, whatever they are. But these companies are providing these proposals, and then we are trying to build the teams who would like to be deliver this kind of project. It's possible that there is two teams of students who are actually working for the same proposal. That's okay. It's not a bad thing, but it's also the benchmark situation, or it can be the situation when you are dealing with each other and you are transferring knowledge and try to make your own implementation for this company A. If you get one good case from company B and the proposal is interested by the several students, for example, 5 or 7, they will have a own team. It's called Team 3 in this case, generally name. So you are working for company B, and same situation with the Team 4, they will be working for company C. So your target for the whole project phase is that you are talking with the company, what is your client, which is your client, and you are focusing on your work with the company. Some of the companies can have a NDA, non-disclosure as agreement. So me as a teacher, I'm not knowing what you actually do. I'm trusting the company. But let's look at that picture next. So let's look at the situation from your project team point of view. So if you are working in a project team A or you are working in a project team 2, company A and B are setting up the proposal and your team has accepted that, okay, we are working for you, company A. And this case is open. So this is transparent project where company is actually showing this all this information and providing some support and things openly. So all students can listen and get some support somehow. Of course, they are not actively supporting other teams, but they are providing information which is helping you to process your project and progress with that one. So this team is actually openly working with this company A, and this means that other teams or observer students who are actually just observing your progress, they can listen and they can observe and collect some evidences for them learning diaries. So you are openly working with a team A1 with the company B, same situation with company B and team 2. So what you are doing is transparent to other students so they can learn and a little bit understand things. But if the company C, in this case, is having this NDA, non-disclosure as agreement, which means that they have a hidden agenda, what is actually the case, what they would like to do, and there is internal property rights or such a things or security issues. So it's possible that they would like to close their project. In this case, this team is dedicated all time with company C and they cannot talk about the project to others. So this team is hidden from others, but they are working. But project monitoring point of view, you are still under some questions. So we are collecting some information how your team is progressing in general. So as a team, when you are in open case, you are able to share your all your knowledge or what you have been learning openly, and companies providing information openly. So you are easy to share your own findings, and others can also find out how you have been working in that specific project. But when you are selecting or you are having the company case where you are not able to share anything outside, that's only thing is that you are I'm as a teacher, I'm trusting heavily on this company case. So internally you are learning things, but you can still listen what other teams are working with if the case is open. But it depends on the situation. Sometimes the cases are NDR or IPR things. So that's the life. So we are hoping that we can get all kind of projects on a product line, and that's the best situation ever. But anyway, we will see, and things are changing every year. Sometimes there is several cases which are having NDA, and sometimes there can be just open cases, and that's also the chance. Let's look at the other point of view. So when you are working as a team for some company, we will have a own process and a workflow to run with you among your team and the company. So we are using the OPF and we are using testing tools, and we have some GitLab, CSC uh, servers and things, and you can use those to deliver the software. But in a case when the company has own internal process or working environment, what they prefer, they can provide also the whole process. So you as a team, you are just working for the company and using the tools inside the company. But in the case when the company is not providing any kind of tool set or workflow, you should use our own WIMMA Capstone process, which is under work, and we are building up the working methods for that during these years. But anyway, this is giving you the chance to share your understanding among the other teams and learn from them because you are using the same process. If the companies are expecting a little bit different kind of workflow or tool sets, it depends on your situation. That's why every team are handled as a own case. So we are learning by doing, and we are learning from the company cases, and we are transferring some of those valuable learnings to our capstone world. But let's then see those when we are running real cases at last. But anyway, I think that this could be the structure for you. A little bit about this observer students. So observers are joining uh, uh, this process, but they are just observing, some asking some questions and trying to understand how you have been managing things there. But they are just collecting evidences how things have been going on in a different projects, and that's the way what they are actually doing. They are not joining your projects, they are just collecting evidence. But you as a hands-on student, you will be going through the whole spring with this project, and I hope that end of the project you will be delivering something which is not capable to do as a one student, but it's possible as a team. And you have learned a lot of valuable skills and tuned your already having skills the higher level. You are able to join the companies or internship or employee. And that's what we are expecting. But anyway, thank you for you about listening.